Welcome back to Olaf's Oldtimer. It's been a while. I promised you some updates about the car. Here I am, a bit in a hurry now, because I do have an appointment. For those of you who do live in the northern area of Germany, know that we had some beautiful weather in the last 2 months, so everything was covered in snow, which for me meant no driving with this car, also not driving to any workshops, getting things done. What I managed to do is I fixed the radio, the old radio, the new radio in the car. In here you can not really see it. Surely later on, just with some ballistol oil, I got it going again, and I think I fixed the passenger door, which did not open and close as it should. I hope all is fixed, but it wasn't really worth in filming that. So today we're going to take a look at the injection pump, because right now I didn't drive it, so everything is nice and dry, but here on the first injector, it's not really the injector, but it's the valve, the first valve in the pump. Some diesel is seeping out on top of here, and while driving is pushed alongside. Well, A, it's polluting, B, it stinks, and 3, it might also be a tiny safety issue if you have some fuel going on outside the engine, in the engine bay. Yeah, I found a garage close to Hamburg who's going to help me with this. So we're going to go there now. The car didn't run for quite a while, so join me to start it. You may remember that I had some issues with the starter knob. At least that's what I think it is, because the car pre-glows nicely, especially because we did replace the glow plugs. They are new. And yeah, electrically, the connection to get the not the alternator, to start the starter, to get the starter going, did not ignite in the switch. And yeah, I put some contact spray in it and moved it back and forward, and you know, had some access from under the dashboard, and I hope it cleaned it out and the contacts improved and that it now works properly. But we will see that in a second when I start. So let's get going. So here we go. Starting procedure as always. Adjust the idle, pull the knob, and let's wait for the glow plugs. And here you can see that indeed we are pre-glowing. Now let's see how the car starts up. Well, okay, we can live with this. You may hear the car is what I would call sawing a bit. But this sawing, this unregular idling, will be gone in a second. I just switched the camera off in that second. The idle stabilized, so it's, was it 20 or 30 seconds of sawing? Okay, we're all set, let's go. So here we are, car is running nicely, no issues. Here's the radio I talked about, which is working fine now. trucking along nicely with 90 kilometers per hour. For my personal taste, temperature is a bit low. If I remember correctly, from when I drove back home from Spain, no matter what the outside temperature was, I think the gauge was always set a bit over 80 degrees centigrade. But I can't really remember. Maybe it was always just a little bit below. I would say normal would be a bit above 80, but I will observe that. Otherwise, engine is running fine. The heater is on. It's nice and warm in here. Outside temperature today is, I don't know, 8 degrees, I think. And it's just wonderful to be back behind the wheel of this car. It's pure joy.
Shadows on the corner, broken shoes on broken ground, eyes like empty windows, searching for a sound. Needles whisper lullabies where hope forgot to stay. Another soul is fading slow, just drifting day by day. And the city keeps on dancing while the lost ones fade away. Lights are shining, money's talking.
So, and as we
no
can
one
see,
hears the words they say. We walk past their broken stories, just another nameless face, trading truth for fleeting comfort.
So, as you could see, the injection pump has been fixed. Those new rings are installed. I think the value of the O-rings is €2. The guy in the workshop was extremely nice, extremely knowledgeable. I think it took an hour maybe. Nah, not even. More half an hour than an hour. And yeah, the injection pump is sealed and no diesel fuel is leaking out at the top, so I'm super confident. While looking at the engine bay, I again found out that the alternator is loose on the mounting. The issue I had before 2 times, I think, and with the help of the guy Holger, so thank you Holger, we could identify that there are 2 split bushings in the holder, or they are supposed to be in there, but there's only one side left, so the other 2 halves of the bushings are missing. They're still available at Mercedes-Benz. I'm headed there now to order them. They are on stock somewhere, so I guess I can have them in 2 days. And then it's a rather easy fix to loosen up the alternator from the holder again, put those new bushings in, and the issue with the squealing belt and the alternator will be fixed for good. So yeah, I'm on my way back home or to Mercedes-Benz dealer, and I found out that the engine is running better. I had always some resistance at higher speeds meaning 100 kilometers per hour, which is like 60 miles per hour. And now the engine is running smoother even. So I'm absolutely happy. Very, very fair pricing, very fair. So it was a full success. So far for today. Stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you in a bit. If the weather turns out nice, a room tour is coming up. Bye.
Shadows on the corner, broken shoes on broken ground, eyes like empty windows, searching for a sound. Needles whisper lullabies where hope forgot to stay. Another soul is fading slow, just drifting day by day.